Hello, lovelies. Welcome to the Judy TV channel, the Judy TV show. I talk about marriage and marriage related trending issues. And I am Judith. Once again, guys, season's greetings. I'll keep on saying season greetings, so the Christmas and the New Year is over. Friends, I want us to talk about rub minds on the issue of Queen May Edochie's legal team that sued, I think, two content creators. One is Uncle Baba and one other fair man. I don't know his name. In fact, I started seeing that man newly in Facebook. They sued both of them. I wouldn't know if they're other people, but their own is outstanding because they reacted about that, and then that's what I want us to talk about in this particular video. First of all, I like to let us know that as content creators, it does not mean that you now have to defame people. Yes, we'll come here to react to videos, to air our opinions, and analyze things and what have you. But that is quite different from defamation. A situation whereby you call somebody that, and you cannot prove it. That is this defamation, and that is quite different from when you now come, you're analyzing what is happening, and sharing your own opinion or your own school of thought, which might not be in agreement with every other person, but at least you're entitled to your own opinion. They are two different things. The reason why I fault that man, and I think I give kudos to the legal team of Queen May, over that lawsuit, is because the first of all issued, especially that Uncle Baba, the first of all issued him a letter of cease and desist. That is to desist from defaming May. You can say that Yule is entitled to 100 wives. You can say that Judy Austin is the best woman, and so on and so forth. That's a different thing altogether. It is all your opinion. There are a lot of people that, in fact, if you bring the devil even today on Facebook and then paint him, design him very well, some people will still support. So it is not a new thing. It is not a strange thing for people to have support for whoever they want to have support for, or have sympathy for who they want to have sympathy for. But like I said, defaming another is a different ballgame altogether, and that is what that guy did. And I'll tell you why I'm against what he did. When, for instance, you come and now say, okay, that we may is how do I talk about this one for men? Men side of it is people that eat agege bread. So I wouldn't know what it is for women, if you understand what I mean. That is women that are into women. If you now say that this woman is like that, whereas you don't have proof, it's like you can't understand how a woman can stay for years without a man. But we know that there are people that are married late and they married as virgins. They are. If I mention names, you guys won't know them, but they are. So for you now not to be able to comprehend the fact that this woman can stay on her own, despite what happened to her, not jumping from one man to the other, he couldn't just comprehend it. Then the next thing, he now entered into that she's into women and all. Apparently, they try to castigate her by saying that, oh, all the time she goes to London and waiting is a man, and at the end of the day, when nobody is listening to them because they know it is not true, then they now entered into that is now a woman. And this guy was saying it with a full chest. It was just like that other man that, if I remember his name, now somebody TV that was dragging Messi Chimo that time with Nathaniel Bassi. By the time a lawsuit landed and he was arrested and police now came for him, then the man now started crying. That's why I'm saying defamation is different from airing your opinion or sharing your school of thought. Like I was saying, this man, you now came out and now said, okay, that May is into fellow women, that she does fellow women, and so on and so forth. If you know what that allegation means, honestly, you wouldn't have mentioned it. Do you know why? Aside the fact, ordinarily, the May that we know on social media, I don't know May one-on-one, I've never met her one-on-one, but the May we know on social media would have overlooked the thing. But don't forget that there are up to 8 brands, if not more than, that May is influencing for. She just went to Ghana the other day for Buchi Mix. So there are brands that she's influencing for. And then you are coming to attach this to her name. It's going to affect the sales and the brands she's influencing. So that's why her legal team now said, no, we can't take this. First of all, they were even lenient enough. They first of all issued a cease and desist letter. Okay, desist from defaming this person. You can analyze whatever thing, you can say whatever thing you want to say. Oh, that she doesn't want to be in the husband's house. Oh, she has never even wanted to be. She never even loved her husband. You can say whatever thing. But when it comes to defaming a character that will affect the brand she's influencing for, that is a no. And apparently that's why her legal team decided to go into action. And now they sued the guy. He came and was just clapping. Oh, they sued me, they clapping. I said, okay, that clapping, very soon it will turn to something else. Then the other man, I don't know his name, is fair like that, wears a cap and then when he's doing his videos. It also sued the man, and then the man now came. I saw a video he made and was now saying, "Oh, that he has a wife, that he has children, that this is not how he wants his content creation to go. That this he never envisaged that it was going to be like that." And then he will now say, the lawyers that he went back and checked all the videos that he did. That there was no time he defamed May. That a lawyer should tell him whether watch his videos and now tell him whether he defamed May, and that people at the comment section to tell the Oga. People at the comment section is not the law court. And that lawyers that you're saying that you should tell you their personal opinion, they are not the law court. They don't have a final decision. You have been taken to court, you have been taken to court. The much you can do, you go to that court, and then your lawyers play the videos with them. Let them watch the videos with you. If there's any way you defame, because they cannot just sue you like that without you defaming. And you should know that those videos you are saying you claim or whatever thing you said, they should have an evidence with them before they sue you. You should be intelligent enough to know that. So that when you now get to court, your lawyers will also be responsible enough to defend you. And then if it is true that you defamed, then they will now tell you how it's going to be. But if it's also not true that you defamed, of course, your lawyers will be able to do a good job and then, defend you that you didn't defame. But if you have defamed and you're now coming to say, oh, you have a wife the way you are talking. May left her husband, go back to your husband's house. May has a husband, go back to your husband's house. And then now you are saying that you have a wife and you have little children. Those little children, I'm sure there's a girl child in there. You don't know how the destiny of that guy, marital destiny of that girl is going to be. And you sat down, before a ring light or before your camera or before whatever thing you use to do your videos. And you are running this woman down. I thought the wisest thing for you to do, if you are new on Facebook or whether you are old, it's for you to take time, get to know the details of this thing. How did it start? What happened? What and who and what played whatever role. You are busy dragging May that she should go back to her husband's house to go and meet you with Judy Austin. Have you asked yourself, a fellow man like you, Mr. Obasi, that sold everything he had, and then to see that Judy Austin, to sponsor Judy Austin in the university? Because according to him, in the video the man did, he said Judy Austin said he doesn't want to learn a skill, that she wants to go to school. And as a man who loves his young wife, the man sold everything he has and now started looking for admission for her. First of all, he tried UNN Nsukka. It didn't work. According to him, he said they tried IMT in Enugu. It also didn't work. He said they tried ASUT in Enugu before he now got Nnamdi Azikiwe in Oka, Anambra State. And that was, from where the journey of you and Judy now started. And the truth about the matter is that if you are now judging May, what about this man, your fellow man, that spent all he had? If that man has used it to started doing business as an international businessman, by now women will be falling on his feet. But he said no. As somebody who is married and then the wife just gave birth to 2 children for him, a boy and a girl that are now 16 and 14, the man now said, okay, let my wife go to school. Since she wants to go to school, she says she doesn't want to learn a skill. Where did the man go wrong? And how did the Judy now pay him back? He now ran to you. That same you, when you and May started, they were like that Mr. Obasi and Judy Austin. But May held on, knowing that, the future is bright. And at the end of the day, God helped you. You now became famous. People now know him, started acting where he acts well, and so on and so forth. And then he now started entering the aisle of Judy Austin. But she left her own. You didn't see that. I didn't see anywhere we are saying, okay, Judy Austin do that. All you're telling me is to go back, as if she's a small baby. That lady you're looking at is, I think she's about 40 now. Either 39 or 40 thereabout. What I'm trying to say is that she's not a baby. She's above 18. She's above 21. She's above 25. So she can take a decision for herself. Much as you might be saying, okay, let her go back to her husband and all, but the way you present this matter, to you might not know that you're defaming. To you might not know that, the way you're saying it. Because if you're saying go back to your husband, you give analysis why you are saying she should go back to her husband. You should say that. That is the woman that you're telling to go back to the man, that the first son, that was 16-year-old boy, just woke up in the morning, went to school, and then on coming back, they were playing football. This boy slumped and died. By the time they took him to the hospital, they said he was dead on arrival. And then the same man now said that year was his best year. 2 weeks after the boy's burial, this man was dancing with the woman that he took, somebody's wife that he took. And then you said May should go back to such a man. Meanwhile, it was you that left the house, not you. May still in Nigeria house. Now, the same you, May, that you're saying, go back to you. Are you aware that the parents of you, including his siblings, because you is the baby of the family, all of them, none is in supporting him, especially the father? Go and watch the interview that father granted. As a matter of fact, there's an interview that he granted not too long where he was saying that even May and you, they started when May was 17. So go and watch those interviews before you now come out and then start throwing shade on this woman. There's another woman that I understand that is based in Canada. Maybe I should take time to go and then, get details about that woman before I react to her. She said, what is it? Funka Akindele gave every other person, he gave one invite for this premiere of her video. Everybody loves Jennifer. But in May, she gave May two. That you say you don't want polygamy. But the person that is giving you the thing is, I don't know what you're talking about. Do you understand that JJ Skill, that Funke was married to, is a Muslim? JJ Skill is a Muslim. Go and make your findings very well. So what are you saying? Funke did not take anybody's husband? Yes, she did not. She may have had one or two persons she married and they didn't work out and then they separated or divorced and then she married another. But there was no case of the fact that she took somebody's husband. So how are you now linking it? So you are now mocking Funke? Her achievements, her professional achievements doesn't mean anything to you. It is the fact that she's no longer with JJ Skills and you don't even know what happened in their own case. And JJ Skills is a Muslim. So what are you talking? This woman will sit down and be talking that they gave her two invites. I hate they gave her two invites. So what is wrong with that? Giving her two invites. Do you know who they gave it to give to her? Or they asked her to give to? You don't know, because May is always going with one or two of her friends to most functions. And that she had a dream. May use a wrapper and cover her as how? Cover you as how? Is she a medical doctor? Is she a nurse? Cover you as how? Aha. So wow, anyway, the day I will do a video on that woman, it will just be a different ball game altogether. I'm talking about these people that are sued. So for that Uncle Baba, let me come back to what I'm saying. For that Uncle Baba, and then I don't know the name of that man that sued. I don't know if there are other people, but the two of them, I'm sure of the two of them. Please get a lawyer. You can go to Legal Aid Council. Get a lawyer and ask for their legal services, how you should go about it, okay, to benefit from the services they render if you cannot afford a lawyer. But since you people are content creator, you make money, that means you can afford a lawyer. So you go get a lawyer, two of you differently, and then read the content of the letter of the way they sued you, and then find out how he will defend you. A lawyer will know better. If you get a good lawyer, he knows how best to handle it. But if it is still at the level of cease and desist letter, I counsel you to desist. Whether it is you, I saw another video where somebody was saying that you will pay the man to be there. How much will you be paid to be saying what you're saying? Do you know the implication of what you're saying to those brands that May is influencing for? Apparently, like I said earlier, that was why they decided to sue you, so that she will clear her name. So that if you now have evidence of or video or whatever, or people that women that she's dealing with or whatever, or her partners, please bring it forth and prove it. I think that would be better. So that people don't sit down and then rubbish somebody's effort overnight. This is a woman that is trying to pick the pieces of her life. If you're not emotional enough, if you're not human enough to feel what this woman went through, that's very unfortunate. But for people that feel it, then don't come and run her down. There are people that feel it. There are people that understand where she's coming from. So don't come and rubbish all her effort and everything. Don't just come and rubbish it. If you don't understand what to say about her, look at any video like the one that she posted with AY, where they had a dinner or whatever on the third mainland bridge. You can sit down and analyze that video. If you like, you can sit down and analyze it for 1 hour. That's not a problem. You put the video and analyze it, or you put their photos and analyze it. But when you come and say that somebody is a lesbian, when somebody is not, then that's defamation. The person has every right to defend herself because the person is not. But if you claim that the person is, that you are certain that the person is, please bring forth your evidence and don't bring it to us on social media, because there's nothing we can do. We cannot help you. Here is not a law court. Yes, we might express our opinion, but since the matter has gone to a law court, please take your evidence to the law court. Go and present it there. Get a lawyer and then go and present it there. Let the lawyer defend you. Let the lawyer see, come up with your own argument or whatever, or your own evidence, and then let it be handled there. Court, in their wisdom, will now decide whichever one. But I like to say to us generally, when there's an issue in the home, between a husband and wife, yes, We have every right to, like, especially if they bring it to the social media, to now air our opinions, to share our school of thoughts. But when we now take it further by trying to rubbish somebody simply because we wanted, you expected things to be like this, or we wanted this person to behave like, or we wanted this person to do like this, I don't think it is fair. I just do not think it's fair. Like I said, if you take time to, listen to, or go through or get to know the details of how this thing played out, as and even as at the time the maid sued when Kambili died, you was still begging her. You was still begging her. So if you, the only thing is that you will now go and be begging in the secret, and that's why all this, because if you had come out to beg openly, most of the people that are now saying one or two things against me will refrain. But because he goes to do that secretly, people will now assume, oh, that this thing is against me, or that is May's fault, or whatever. Much as we'll try as much as possible to, like, let it not look as if this is the end of the world for her, but at the same time, she has to move on with her life. If it had happened like this, she has to move on with her life. She said, according to her faith, because it's a Catholic, you is even a Catholic, Judy Austin is a Catholic, Peter, all of them, they are Catholics, and Catholics prohibit polygamy. So she said, according to her faith, according to her family, and according to her own, that she doesn't want to do polygamy. So she didn't say you must drive Judy Austin, you must. No, she didn't say that. All she said is that she doesn't want polygamy. So it is now left for you, because there's another lady, Christabel, that said they had a son for you. I don't know how far that is true, because I mean, Yul has not said anything about that, and the lady is not. I don't know. Even the family and parents of Yul has not said it, or his family, so to say, they've not said anything about that. So I wouldn't know whether the lady is right or wrong. But if it is true, then that means there's a second to Judy Austin now. That is polygamy. And this one says she doesn't want. So it's only for her to be left alone. People are even saying, oh, polygamy, oh, it's easy. This is our. See Ned Nwoko, that with all the money he has, you are seeing what is happening. Regina and Lila unfollowed each other the other day. Gentlemen and ladies, this is not easy. So in families, in homes, in marriages, rather than us trying to encourage it in such a way that it will breed responsible citizens, breed responsible children, we're not trying to tear people down. We're not trying to tear people apart. Use own. The reason why everybody is saying that, if you even wanted to apologize to your wife, the extent you have gone, you now have two sons with you, and every now and then you come out and say, this one is a jailer, this one gives me peace and all that, which means this other one doesn't give you peace. So use own is peculiar. And I said, okay, fine. If it's like that, then May say she wants to go, then let her go. Is it not, what you've been praying for, what you want? Since she doesn't give you peace, why would you want to keep somebody who doesn't give you peace? Who does that? Gentlemen and ladies, I like to say, or I like to remind us, like I also when at the beginning of this video, that other somebody TV comedy man that did his own with Mercy Johnson, Mercy Chiwo. By the time they started calling him, the man he came out on social media and just cried. Matured man like that, who can avoid that crying, okay? By at least owe your opinion, react to videos. Oh, well, I'm fine. React to videos. But when it now comes to defamation, that's where the whole thing is wrong. That's where the whole thing is wrong. And coming from somebody who is a mature man, coming from somebody who is a married man, who has a wife at home, who has daughters that will probably get married tomorrow, and you don't know how their marital journey is going to be, and you sit down and you're defaming an innocent woman that didn't offend you, and that didn't even, is not even who you are calling her to be. How do you justify that before God and before man? So, now that the case has gone to court, you should just go to the court and answer the court. Get a good lawyer. Let your lawyer go there and then defend you. Since you feel that I think he was even saying that it's oppression. Oppression as how? Did you not mention the woman's name? Did you not say she is what she's not? So how is it oppression? How is it oppression? When you think of the fact that she has a brand she's influencing for, and these are the things, when you look at somebody that you want to engage as a brand ambassador, you look at the antecedents of the person. That is one of the things they consider. You look at the antecedents. So by the time you're now saying that this person is not what she is, you don't think it's going to affect her, and so who is oppressing who now? It's even you that is oppressing her. It's you. Because this woman keeps on getting endorsements here and there, and then you're now bringing in this to stop all that. So you're even the one that is oppressing her, not the other way around. She's only trying to clear her name. So since you claim, you're saying with your full chest that she's this, she's that. So all they're saying is come and defend it. And it's a simple thing. I don't see anything that is too difficult here for you to come and defend what you are claiming. That's just the only thing. Brother, please come and defend it. If you're going to get a son whichever one you want to get, please get it. And then when it gets to the law court, summons you and the case comes up, then your lawyer will do justice to that. That's just simple. Instead of coming to social media to come and tell us, so you want us to start dragging me, but are you not funny? No, those two men, are you guys not funny? Are you guys not funny? The other one was practically crying that he has a wife or he has a children or that this is not what he planned for him or this, that. If you know what you planned for him, then the simple truth should not be that at that time you're using to say this is not a weather. You should have even written a letter, ask a letter to write a letter to the legal team of Queen May. I said, please, I am sorry. I didn't mean it like that. I didn't mean to defend her. I was only reacting to, some of the videos about her marital issues that I saw on the social media. I didn't know I was now overstepping my bounds. Please, I tender my apologies. That would have solved the problem. And here you are crying, saying you have a wife and your daughter. That time you're using to cry, to say you have a daughter, be children and a wife and what have you. You'd have used that to ask your lawyers to put up a letter that they will send to the law firm of May's lawyers. They will understand. Maybe they will just overlook things, okay? So that anywhere they want to, somebody wants to give her an influencing job, and somebody brings up that accusation, oh, that she's accused, that she can bring up that letter, that this man has apologized and said it is not true, and so on and so forth. But when you leave it like that and you expect her not to clear her name, oh no, that's not how it is done. She has to clear her name, and if it is going to court, that will, because if you remember, ever since this thing started, May has never sued anybody to court except for you, and even May, and even that you, she refused to put bigamy. All she just wanted was divorce for the man to go, because bigamy would have landed you 7 years in prison. But she didn't put that. All she was now trying to say is, let this thing be divorced, let me just go. After Kimberly's death, that was when this woman, sued. And again, when she now sued for, you to be stopped, for the law court to stop you from coming to the house, when you started beating her, people might not know because she doesn't come out to say it. And that is the same woman that you guys are rubbishing. To be honest, honestly, you guys deserve to. In fact, would have been the legal team asking for it, you guys deserve to put a public apology and put it there on your pages for people to see that you guys are thoroughly and then genuinely sorry for defaming that woman, because she doesn't deserve that. She just doesn't deserve that. I just saw that and I said, okay, let me also talk about that and let us know that this is not the way to go about this content. I know that once content creation is not an easy thing, you think out what to say and all that, but you can always, there are so many videos to react to, and that reaction will not be to air your opinion, just air your opinion, but not to defame somebody, because there are two different things. What these guys did is just defamation. However, the court of law will decide better, more than any one of us on the social media. That's just the point I'm trying to make here. Guys, I saw that and I said, okay, let me also talk about that, because I just thought about the fact that, look, this woman is influencing for about 7 or 8 brands. So how do you now expect this thing to start flying around? That is just for people to start, canceling her. That's what you mean. So you are even the one that is oppressing, as I said earlier on. And here you are crying victim. You are playing victim here. Anyway, thank God for the law court that will now decide the matter. So we'll be here to hear what the law court will decide, and then we'll take it from there. Guys, please share your thoughts with me at the comment section. Let's meet there and then let's have a conversation on this. But honestly, I think these guys are not being fair. In fact, I saw another video where people, some fans are telling me, please don't listen to this man. Even when the man apologizes, please don't listen to, let him. That is to tell you that, it's been a while that people have been observing that this man is stepping his bounds. It's been a while people have been, observing that. And they're even saying, why is May keeping quiet and everything? But apparently, somebody now advised her and said, look, you are branding for, you are influencing for some brands, so you need to clear this so that it doesn't in any way cancel you as a brand ambassador to any brand. I think that's why she took this bold step and, to get things sorted out and all that. Guys, I'd like to end this video here. Thank you for always watching my videos. Please, like I said, like this video, okay? And then at the comment section, let me know your opinion and your thoughts on this particular matter, right? I'll see you guys in my next video. Please take care of yourselves. Bye for now, guys.